And we're now going to be joined on the phone by Mickey Rosenfeld, spokesman for the Israel National Police. Good afternoon to you. Mickey, is Israel fearing a new continuous wave of attacks?
In general, the Israeli police units are making sure and preventing any further terrorist attacks. What we saw over the last 24 to 48 hours was, in fact, a number of attacks that have taken place in both Jerusalem as well as in Judea and Samaria. We're not seeing this as a new wave of attacks. However, at the same time, we know we're leading up to the Jewish festivals, which is a tension period, and therefore all necessary steps are going to be made in order to carry out security assessments and have the correct number of police units in and around the different areas.
Indeed. Now, from a security standpoint, how can Israel prevent shooting dead the attackers, which some will say is playing in to their intention by killing them and not arresting them instead?
The Israeli National Police and its different units respond to every type of terrorist attack and each different incident that happens. When our police officers can make arrests, of course, no doubt, we make arrests in order to bring in those terrorists. And of course, there's important intelligence that we gather from those terrorists, how they plan the attacks and for what reasons. But in general, the Israeli National Police, the last option is to shoot and kill terrorists. Of course, as far as we're concerned, when there's no choice, such as we saw what happened on Friday and over the weekend, where officers and IDF security personnel are in immediate life-threatening situations, when there's no other possibility, we have to shoot and, if necessary, kill those terrorists. And we'd expect European units, police officers around the world to react and respond exactly in the same way.
Now, we're seeing that especially over this weekend and in this entire wave of violence, which is now seeing a surge, soldiers being targeted. How is the Israeli police reacting to this to minimize such vulnerability?
Well, on Friday, the terrorist attack that took place carried out by a Jordanian man, which was somewhat surprising on the Damascus Gate in the Old City, was something that the police units responded to. Our police units know, and our officers know, that they're on the front lines as well. Both the IDF officers know that when they're approached, they take specific precautions in order to try and question suspects before they can pull out knives or carry out any other types of attacks. But unfortunately, of course, we're very closely familiar with those different types of scenarios, both of vehicle attacks that have taken place in the past and over the last couple of months. Although if we look back together, we do know that there has been a decrease in the number of terrorist attacks that have taken place over the last 3 months. But our main emphasis, no doubt, is making full preparations for the Chagim, for the forthcoming festivals, having enough units at the different places to be mobilized, of course, to carry out regular security, as well at the same time to prevent any attacks from taking place.
Mickey Rosenfeld, I want to thank you very much at this point, spokesman for Israel's National Police.